Hey loves, and welcome to Heart Love Messages. My name is Crystal. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you are already subscribed here, welcome back. So before we get into tonight's reading, just a quick announcement. Personal readings for April are now open. So if that is something that you feel called to receive, you can find all of that information posted in the description box below, as well as information on how to join us over on Patreon, okay? So I have a love message from your person. I will be pulling from this deck here just to see how your person is currently feeling, how they are currently viewing you and or your connection, as well as any other important messages that they may have for you at this time, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get a very clear and concise message directly from their heart space, okay? As you know, today is the 4/4 portal, so the energies are extremely intense. And just the energy before even getting into this reading, it just feels very, very high vibrational. It feels very light, okay? So yeah, if you've been feeling like a little bit of anticipation, that's probably why the energy is very high right now. Okay, let's get the first message here. The first message we have here is, I really wish you knew this. Okay, so there's a masculine in your energy who's been holding back from you a bit. There's something about themselves that they really wish you knew. And they feel this way because they feel like it will help you understand them better, especially as it pertains to how they treat you or where you are in this connection. But what's interesting is that they don't want to tell you. They want you to figure this out, or they want you to actually read into them a little bit more. So they may be dropping you a lot of hints, hoping that you can kind of read between the lines. But for whatever reason, they feel like they can't tell you or openly discuss this with you. Divine Feminine, your energy is coming through as someone who's very observant. So you are paying attention to them, okay? Especially their body language and the things they say to you. You may even feel like there's a double meaning when they speak. Or it may always feel like they're kind of alluding to something more. They are. And they're kind of having fun with this. So if you feel as if your person is throwing things out there just to see how you respond, you're right. But they're doing this for a reason. And whatever reason it is, you're about to find out very soon. This is a masculine who is extremely calculated. So they know that whatever they're doing right now may be playing over and over on your mind. And just the thought of you sitting back and thinking of them or trying to analyze them is making this even more enjoyable for them, simply because they actually want to be at the top of your mind, okay? Honestly, this is someone who is feeling like they have you exactly where they want you, Divine Feminine. So they are absolutely throwing things your way. And they're doing this because they wish that you would figure something out about them, okay? And they want you to come to this conclusion on your own. So although it seems like, you know, they're playing this game, or they may be even being a little bit mysterious right now, they're actually trying to throw you hints to kind of help you figure out whatever it is that they've been holding back, okay? Let's get the next message here. Okay, so the next message we have here is, I don't understand you. Okay, there's a lot of energy coming through with this card here. I'm getting intriguing. So if someone were to ask your masculine how they feel about you, honestly, they would respond by saying that they don't really understand you. But what they really mean is that you are a very layered person. This is a masculine energy who is intrigued by your ability to slowly uncover aspects of yourself in a way that has them hooked on you, okay? There's an element to your personality that's a little intimidating to them because of this. And it's like they never know what you will do or say next. And right now, they're seeing something in you that they never noticed before. This is pointing to a feminine energy who really keeps this masculine on their toes as far as your approach and how you engage them. I'm also getting something here about your voice as well. So you may know just what to say to them. And something about your tone and your energy. They are really attentive when it comes to you. I also just got emotional really clearly. So you may be someone who has emotional intelligence, and that stands out. This also ties to how you carry yourself, which I'm getting clearly is what initially caught their attention. This is really a quality that they value, especially how you handle yourself. It's like they're examining this from all angles and also from the outside looking in. It's also coming through as if they're really turned on by this quality that you have, or the way that you navigate life or even view life overall. This masculine feels like you have a very interesting perspective or approach, and this energy is rubbing off on how you treat them, okay? They know that you've seen some things, Divine Feminine, and you've encountered some things on your journey that have made you the way that you are now. So this is pointing to a feminine energy that knows a little about a lot, okay? You could be someone who's very cultured. They also view you as someone who's just able to do things that others can't because of this, because of the way that you were raised, because of where you come from. There's a certain flow in which you navigate life that they feel like you just get access to things, information, or things that people just can't. Okay, that just came through clearly. So whether you know it or not, Divine Feminine, this is someone who takes pride in you. And this is focused on you just being yourself. And where they are right now, it's like they're sitting back and wondering what you're going to do or say next. Okay, they totally want you to do something unexpected. I'm also getting that you bring a really fun element to your connection. And this really has the ability to hold their attention. And they don't see this changing anytime soon, okay? This energy of this reading is very, very lighthearted, okay? So if you're wondering what your person is currently thinking of you, they're intrigued by you and your energy, but most importantly, how you make them feel and how you relate to them as the masculine energy. And also, the energy coming through here, there's an energy coming through here that is very uplifting. It's almost like you bring them to a certain timeline or even a certain energy field, okay? And this feeling is exclusive to you, meaning that this is something that they feel cannot be duplicated at all, okay? And this is just an inner knowing I'm getting. This is just something that they feel, they really, really feel with conviction. Let's get the next message here. Okay, so the next message we have here is you passed the test. Wow. Okay, so Divine Feminine, you may not know this, but the masculine you're connected to is extremely powerful and very protected as well. And that's why the energy is coming through as if they want you to know something about themselves, but they can't really say what it is. And they can't say it because they feel like this is something you should easily be able to pick up on. And this is it, okay? If this masculine were to be 100% honest with you, from the moment they met you, they were guided to look for something specific in you. So although I'm getting that they are very attracted to you physically, that's only the icing on the cake. This is not a shallow masculine energy at all. Okay, they have very high standards in terms of who they align with. But I'm also getting that this wasn't always the case. You may not know this, but when your person met you, they were going through a process where their higher power or even their spiritual team had like this hedge of protection over them as it pertains to feminine energy. due to something that they experienced in the past. Now, this may be something that you picked up on. Maybe they shared this with you. But whatever they experienced in the past is no longer a part of their identity. So how they are presenting at this time is totally different from who they were in the past. Okay? There's a certain seriousness coming across with this card as well too. Okay? Your person is at this place where they're only interested in what matches them internally. So the fact that you have aligned is purely intuitive. They fell for you from the inside out. But I'm getting that this was not easy for them at all, okay? Because something here about attraction keeps coming through heavy with this card. I'm getting you are very beautiful, okay? There's also something here about your smile and your eyes that they really find extremely beautiful. Your person wants you to know that. You made this process really, really hard for them because they were trying hard to stay focused on your heart, on your mind, on your energy, on your vibe. But I'm getting that your looks were a huge distraction for them, okay? And what's holding their attention is that they know that there's so much more to you. So if you are wondering why you may feel so much intensity when you're in their presence, this is why. Your masculine is very powerful, okay? They may also attract a lot of different types of feminine energy. And maybe in the past they would have fell for the exterior. But because of who they are spiritually today, they have absolutely mastered their energy. And they really wish that you knew this entire process was purely intuitive. And this is being highlighted because of how attractive or beautiful you are, okay? They also know that anyone will be lucky to have you. But it's important for you to know that they want you for all the right reasons. This masculine knows that God led them to you, Divine Feminine. And so whether you know this or not, they absolutely take this connection a lot more serious than you may know. Yeah, that energy came through so firm and so direct, okay? So if you were wondering, or if you could just pick up on the energy, I'm getting something about when you are together, okay? When you're in their presence. This could be physically, this could be energetically. You can just feel that there's something more to them. But this is also something that they can't just come out and say to you, you know? This is a highly spiritual masculine energy. This is absolutely divine masculine energy coming through here. Okay? Wow. Let's get the next message here. The next message we have here is, you deserve better. There is such an overarching energy coming through with this reading here. So you both are spiritually aligned. This specific connection was handpicked, okay? And it's due to something that you both went through that maybe you haven't shared with one another yet. And whatever this is, it feels like you really, really want the other person to know. Because you can feel that this is an experience that you have in common. And whatever this is has absolutely shaped you and changed you and kind of set you on the path that you're on now. And if it wasn't for this happening, you wouldn't have even aligned in this lifetime, okay? This is why your masculine feels this way about you. And this is why you're holding their attention. And although they are absolutely enamored by you externally, they're more interested in what you know and where you've been and what you've seen. Because it really serves them at this time in their lives to be with someone who is just as aware as they are and who understands certain things about life, okay? You know how once you awaken spiritually, everything changes almost instantly. So imagine trying to explain things that you see or things that you know without even understanding how you know. This is something that you both have in common. So there could have been many connections where you both thought the other person was the one. But this was the element that was missing, the spiritual bond, and also the emotional intelligence. That's coming through clearly, okay? So having someone who can read you and who kind of knows what you need without you even having to say it, this is how you and your person are coming together. This is what makes you mesh so well, okay? And this is why they chose you. Well, they think they chose you, Divine Feminine, but the way this energy is coming through, a higher power put you both together at the right time. Because I'm getting, if it had been in any other stage of your journeys, they would not have even recognized what they see in you now. So it's almost as if you both had to endure something very heavy in your past that totally changed everything about you, okay? You may even be unrecognizable to others, but you see one another very, very clearly, okay? Let's get the next message here. This reading is so intense, like the energy coming through from this masculine, they are very, very serious. So the next message we have here is, your energy is rare. Wow. You may not know this, but your person has to practice a great deal of constraint when it comes to you. That's why I feel the energy in this reading coming through so intense, because this masculine has stuffed down so much, okay? And it's like their energy is exploding through this reading. What they feel for you is so much deeper than the surface. So if they were to be honest, they want you to know that their soul wants you. It's like they have this plan of how they want all of this to play out. And they're trying to do this in the right way. But because there's so much chemistry, you honestly make them want to skip a few steps, okay? They absolutely know that you are rare. And this is why they have this urge to let you in on who they really are. So although they may be throwing hints right now, they're honestly hoping that you feel the same way about them. Because this connection is one that they know can never be duplicated. And they're feeling such intense emotions at this time because they know that they found the one person that matches them in every way. Although your energies are very different, you are extremely compatible in the way that you understand love, okay? That's coming through clearly. And this energy did not come easy to the both of you. But your person wants you to know that they love the way that you treat them. And they view you as someone, maybe the only person, who can truly handle them in all aspects. So this is on a personal level as well as intimately. There is such a pull when it comes to you that it's undeniable. So even if they haven't expressed this to you, they will very, very soon. Some of you can pick up on the energy and how it shifts instantly when you're together, or just how they treat you, okay? They know that although life has kind of shaped you and molded you into this beautiful, powerful, feminine energy, they also know that you are still very, very delicate and that you desire to be treated in a specific way. So that's why this masculine may be very cautious when it comes to you. This may even translate in them being a little hot and cold and them kind of pulling back a little bit at certain times. It's like they really go through this process where they have to think things through when it comes to you. And also because you are so intuitive as well, Divine Feminine, they know that you pick up on energy very, very easily. Okay, there's not much that really gets past you energetically. Even if you don't speak on it, they can instantly tell in your body language, okay? So this energy that's coming through for both of you, you both are highly spiritual. You both pick up on each other very, very well, okay? So you can immediately sense when something is shifting, when your person wants to say something to you. But right now, this is what your masculine has been wanting to say. This is what they've been kind of holding back, okay? Let's get the last message here. Okay, so the last message we have here is trust your intuition. Oh, wow. I'm getting very clearly, this is literally the only thing they want from you right now. For you to kind of lean into your emotional body and allow them to do the rest. This is someone who you may even feel a little apprehensive about, Divine Feminine. And I'm getting that it stems from you going through a lot on your journey. This is something they know about you as well. But they really desire for you to trust them fully. This is also important to them because of the dynamic of your connection, how it started, and also the way it's going right now. This is a very powerful masculine energy who fell for all the aspects of your feminine essence. So the way in which you're kind of able to slowly seduce them, and this is not sexually, okay? This is about your intellect and your emotional intelligence. They view this as your most powerful quality, okay? They want you to know that everything you are is a complement to everything that they are. And this is something they really want to continue building on. So what's also interesting is that this masculine energy is so powerful because they have not only integrated their masculine, but their feminine energy as well, okay? They believe that they won you over because they have awakened feminine energy as opposed to wounded feminine energy. And that's the thing about masculines, okay? That most people get confused. They feel that their power comes from their physical stature or their ability to establish control. But one thing that I know to be true is that true divine masculine energy feels safe. It feels calm, okay? It's nurturing, it's powerful, but it doesn't need to announce its power. This is who's in your energy field, okay? And they want you to know that their presence, they want to kind of make their presence known. And they want to know if you can feel their presence. Because this is not something that they're going to openly tell you about themselves. So in the same way that your energy communicates often before you even open your mouth, this is how you both align. And they are very impressed with all aspects of you, Divine Feminine. So the way the energy is coming through is as if they want you to recognize who they are, because they know exactly who you are. And this is not someone you're going to have to tell how to treat you. This person is coming in ready for you, okay? For some of you, you know exactly who this person is. For others of you, you can feel them energetically, or you can kind of feel them penetrating your energetic field, okay? Either way, you're being guided to let your soul guide you at this time, because you're actively creating such a beautiful, authentic connection, and you're doing this together. So they may not verbalize this to you, but this is really an aspect of themselves that they wish you knew. Just so you know what to expect at this time and in the future. This divine masculine has plans for you and for this connection. But they're also having a lot of fun getting to know you, okay? So whatever you're doing at this time, they're encouraging you to amplify this energy because they want you to know that you're safe to do so, okay? This is also someone who's not going to stop until they have all of you. They definitely see a very solid future with you, and they're actively trying to build towards that, okay? And the only thing that they require from you right now is trust and also openness from your heart space. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here, loves. If you resonated with this message, please be sure to like the video on your way out. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.